Hey guys, we're here with Randall Johnson. We're gonna talk about the biggest problems of millennials right now. From money, investing, business, and how you can grow yourself and life in whatever season you are in. Check this video out.
Please subscribe to Marvin Guillermo's channel, smash the bell.
Yes guys, thank you.
Yan, syempre, no?
Okay.
What an honor and a privilege to be part of this video. Grabe. Bago mo ako alaskain, so unahan na kita.
Okay, let's start this video now. We're gonna start with old versus young. Oh, millennial versus...
There we go again.
Millennial versus Gen X. Hindi naman masama maging Gen X. Hindi naman masama.
Clear lang
masama.
Sabi ni Marvin, baby boomer ako. Hindi.
Masama pag
Gen
baby
X
boomer.
ako, Gen X. And I'm proud to be a Gen X.
Okay, now, what's the difference between investing ng Gen X dati versus millennials ngayon? Ano nakita mong significance being someone who's been born for more than 50 plus years now? Pushing 60.
Years.
Okay.
52 lang, sobrang naman.
Okay. So,
walk out na ako.
What's the difference? What's the shift na nakita mo na nagbago?
I think two major difference no. I think now I believe that the younger people today at the same age group earns more money. Mas maraming options, the economy is better, the economy is bigger, it's more accommodative, there's more options. So that's one. And second, there are more options today, more products, more services, more awareness, more education. So parang it's better today than it was during my time.
Is it safe to say na mas risk taker yung millennials, or it's just because of what you said na mas malaki kita ng millennial tsaka mas madaming options?
Well, that's part of it kasi syempre mas may pera kang ini-invest, no? Second, mas may paglalagyan ka dati kasi noong time namin, you wouldn't want to go into the stock market during my time. It was, notorious siya for inside trading, tapos may mga ganung bagay, wala masyadong option. So, it's not as good as it is today. When I was much younger, concept like mutual funds, wala masyado yun. So, ang concept mo lang doon, lupa lang, mahal-mahal, or mag-negosyo ka. So now there are more options today.
Okay, that being said,
kaya I guess during my time, mas maraming nagnegosyo. Mas marami kasi parang ilang options namin.
Aren't there more business people now na mas bata ngayon? Yung parang nagiging problem nga, sobrang dami daw ngayon, founders, sobrang dami life coach, sobrang daming ano ngayon.
Well, siguro with respect to how big the economy is today, but I saw some studies that the better entrepreneurs are still the older ones.
Okay.
So parang misnomer lang yung millennial entrepreneur. So yeah, I'm sure there's a lot. But,
okay, pero yung in terms of
maybe I'm not sure.
In terms of success, syempre mas successful. I guess yung older kasi they have a longer runway na.
Even the way we were raised, we're more. I guess the Gen X are more prone to parang mas mataas ang adversity.
Okay.
Yung mga gano'n. Kasi growing up, we had nothing when we graduated from college. I mean, a lot of us were struggling.
Okay.
When we graduated from college, wala masyadong job options. So, alam mo yun? So
bakit? Because the economy wasn't better? Or
it was so bad.
But you're speaking from the Philippine context lang, or ganun globally also na talagang kahit saan ka, mahirap makakuha ng trabaho?
Siguro sa Philippines.
Okay.
Philippines. Ako yun kami yun I graduated in 1988.
Okay.
Ano ginagawa mo 1988?
Grade 5 years old. Siguro kindergarten, I guess.
Nagkatrabaho na ako 1988.
Pero so nangyari yun na ganun na pag nag-graduate ka, mahirap makakuha ng trabaho.
Very few people were hiring.
Okay.
Jobs were not that great also.
Okay. Pero nung nag-graduate ako, daming options My question is this ngayon. Millennial ka, madaming options. Bakit mas madami naman nag-resign ngayon? Ang bilis. May narinig nga akong kwento sa BPO industry. Sabi niya, nag-lunch break lang yung tao niya. Tapos, alam mo ginawa? Na-hire siya sa taas. Tapos after yun, hindi na bumalik.
Yan yung problema mo pag maraming options.
Okay.
Kasi yung trade-off po, madali Sa amin dati, di ka mag-resign kasi wala kang malilipatan, ano? In fact, Marvin, let me give you this story na /joke. When I was working for the bank. Pag nag-absent ka, tipong isang araw lang, pagbalik mo, alaskado ka. Sabi nila, uy, nagpa-medical, nagpa-interview.
Okay.
Kasi normally, gano'n hindi ka talaga lilipat, hanggat wala kang lilipatan and make sure na it's there. So medyo, kami noon, mas binabal. I guess, we put so much value on what we're doing Because we're fearful na mawala kami ng trabaho na yun lang way namin para kumita.
Eh
So that's the
ngayon,
difference.
hindi na fearful mga tao.
Daming options eh.
Pero do you say that they're taking it for granted na madaming options pero resign na lang ako, bahala na, mas madali makuha ng trabaho.
That's the down part. Yan naman yung disadvantage ng marami masyadong options. Nagkakaroon ng entitlement. So,
Okay. Pero do you believe that yung nangyayari, resign, or nangyayari ngayon na resign ako, negosyo ako, pag hindi naman kumita yung negosyo, pwede ako bumalik sa trabaho ko. Is that a problem of millennials, or parang tama naman yung ginagawa nila kasi habang bata, at least pag nagkamali sila, they can still go back to whatever job they have?
Maybe I'm wired differently, but sa pag nag-resign ka, nagnegosyo ka, yan na yung next chapter in life mo.
Okay.
Di ba? I mean, if you're too bullish, or you're too brash to resign from a job and start a work, and then it doesn't work, go back. Parang sa akin mali eh. I mean, when I resign, when I start something, I'm gonna make sure it's gonna work. Parang siguro baka mas risk-taker yung younger people today, pero I see a lot of young people, di naman eh.
Okay. But
Parang feeling ko mas risk-taker pa rin kami.
when people start businesses tapos nalugi sila, doon din madami rin ganun, 'di ba? Because you were mentioning this social media, madami silang mga kaibigan na nagbi-business, gusto rin nila mag-business, di sila nakakapag-business, they
Alam mo,
feel
Marvin,
sad also about it.
Let's talk about perception and reality. The perception in social media is a lot of them are. In reality, they're not.
Okay.
Just because a few people were able to hype, it doesn't mean that's the real story.
Saka yung ano na ngayon na ayoko na maging magaling sa college kasi madami naman yung maman, di sila ng college eh.
Delikado yan. Alam mo,
True, false?
False. Number
Okay.
one, mas maraming, well, there are a few people, exceptional people who did well because na hindi nag-college. It's not because hindi maganda yung college, it's because ibang klase talaga yung behavior nila.
Okay.
Pero, look at the number of people na graduate na naging successful sa mga hindi graduate na naging successful. It's disproportional eh. So, importante talaga mag-aral. I'm not saying that's the only thing that's important, but I don't want people to think na hindi kailangan yon. Kasi number one, the disciplines, the network, and all these things are important when you go to school, no? So, it's not a guarantee, pero what I'll tell you, it's probability of you becoming more successful is still better when you go to school.
Ito naman, speaking of school, no?
Mas maraming naging successful dahil nag-school.
Okay.
Ito next question.
Okay.
If that's the case, yung mga yumaman na hindi nag-school pero yumaman, bakit anak nila pinapa-school nila?
Good point. Oo nga, no? Baka di alam ng anak nila yung gagawin nila.
Hindi. Iba na. Different times, different point. No? I mean ako, I was raised na school is important, but it's not the most important thing. When, my father was a true blue entrepreneur all throughout his life. Sabi niya, basta kayo pumasa lang. At the only thing I'm gonna ask, pumasa lang kayo. I don't need you to be honor students or anything. Just pass it, that's it. I mean, there are more important things in life. And it was true. But I put also value in schooling. That's why nag-homeschool yung mga anak ko and all that.
Ito question ko. They're saying daw, kaya ganyan yung generation ngayon ng millennials, it's because of the parents? Na
Yes.
parang ngayon, for example, sa
Yes.
school, bibigyan nila ng lahat may trophy, lahat may award, lahat.
Ang tawag namin din, marami kasi
everyone is
nauso, helicopter parenting.
Ibig
Yung always
sabihin,
there, always controlling.
Oh,
Ano yan eh, problema yan, I mean, I guess that's something to do because like kami, my mom hindi siya pwede tumutok sa amin lahat, 7 kami, no? Tapos daming mga struggles and issues. Eh ngayon, anak mo, isa, dalawa, tapos dahil pampera, tutukan mo lahat. Tapos, konting ano lang, reklamo ka sa teacher. You know, it's hard to be a teacher today, no? Konting bagay lang, the parents susugod na sa teacher, no? And everything. So, ang nangyari, we're raising up, I hate to use the term, we're raising up a lot of people na mahina ang backbone.
yeah, they're calling the soft nga daw.
Ha?
Soft.
So, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pero
That's why,
how
as a
do you do
parent,
that?
I'm very, very careful.
That parang ngayon, everyone has an award, everyone has a trophy, may participation trophy, everyone is,
I think that's something to do with the parent, eh.
it's not about
Sa akin,
winning na, it's
ganito
about
yan,
playing
eh.
the game, gano'n.
When my daughter was, Gabby, my daughter, she's an achiever. She was a Dean's Lister, she was a college president, and all these things. So sabi nila, oh, your dad must be so proud, and blah, 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 blah. Sabi niya, yeah, my dad's okay with it, pero sa family values namin, hindi nag-dictate yan ng value ng isang tao. Eh.
Okay.
So, yung parents, okay, hindi yan big deal sa family namin. There were more important things in our family than having those things.
Okay. to end this, what do you think is the biggest issue of millennials today, and what do you think they should do to be able to at least tweak it, change it, so that at least magkakaroon turn around for this generation?
Let me start, no? I think there's a lot of good values of the young people today, the millennials. Alang really good. They're creative, they're passionate. In fact, sabi ko nga, mas kami nga, generation namin, mas sa mapak nga, no? Parang feeling ko mas materialistic kami.
Talaga?
Parang ganon.
Well, mukha nga kasi sa mga guys, so lifestyle check. Lifestyle check.
So parang feeling ko mas a generation mas ano kami, mas money driven. I like them because they take care of the environment, they're ecologically savvy, they put a lot of purpose on values, and so okay naman siya. Pero meron ding side na hindi okay for me. I see a lot of them are entitled. I see a lot of them na parang konting trabaho lang, konting hirap lang, they give up or they don't like it. So that's a recipe for disaster in the future. So you have to be resilient, you have to understand adversities happen, and you learn from those things. No? Learning from this is probably the greatest thing that you can bring with you, and that for me will help achieve success for you in the future.
Okay, so we have an event for millennials, which will be September 28. Can you tell us more about it?
So
I'll try to put the link also.
It's called Build
below.
Your Future 2018. So thank you, Marvin.
Then 19 na. 19.
Sorry, 2019.
Last year yun, hindi na sila makakatan.
Sorry. Build Your Future 2019. Thank you, Marvin, for mentioning it. So basically, ito naman yung heart ko to speak, to teach to a lot of the young people, the millennials, to ano may mga pwede nilang gawin. That's why it's not just me, but others. I have Rica Peralejo. She's a award-winning actress.
Si Rica,
no? She's gonna talk to you about identity. Kasi dami walang identity, no? Then my daughter's gonna be part, si Gabby. She's a campus missionary. She's gonna talk about purpose. She was the most liked speaker from last year's run. Siya yung talagang the one that caused a lot of people to really reevaluate their lives. And then we have Val Baguio, who's gonna talk to you about how to professional development. He's a Gallup international speaker. And then Garrett Maralit of the Bright Millennial on how to use social media for social good. And I'm gonna tackle the finance side. So it's Build Your Future, September 28, Samsung Hall, links somewhere. And ano lang, Marvin, 700 pesos lang conference, and it will come with my newest book called the No Nonsense Infographic Guide to Personal Finance.
Pero so just to manage people's expectations when they come in, will it be a finance event? Will it be a investment event?
Finance is part of it, and investment is part of it, but it also covers personal and professional development.
Okay.
Para nga, you can build your future.
So if you are a millennial...
It's my version of TED Talks.
Okay. You are a millennial and you want to at least grow
Kahit
holistically.
hindi ka na millennial, Marvin level ka na.
Hindi, millennial.
Okay, borderline.
Upper end of the millennial
Pwede
spectrum.
pa, pwede pa.
So, September 28, I'll put may phone number ba yan?
Then nasa link, everything's
I'll
there.
put the phone number also below, so you
check my Facebook,
call
post also.
Mike Inero. So, I guess that's it for now. We feature
Thank you,
people,
Marvin.
hindi lang yan, we feature people who like to share what they know, kasi madami tao magaling pero hindi naman nag-share eh.
Okay.
So that's what we put here in this channel.
Tayo
so
oversharing, no?
So that's what we put here so that you guys get to action, have some actionable ideas as well that you can do. So trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you.